I think scouting is a significant training ground for men. The relationships, the friendships that scouting can provide will also create a better understanding among young men. Scouting will help integrate those experiences that our inner city kids have not had. That's the whole positive outlook that scouting can provide. How we look at each other, how we look at ourselves. Programs for our inner city youth become even more important when we think about those characteristics. And I'm Bob Bogle, president of the Philadelphia Tribune. We're America's oldest newspaper serving the African American community. We're 135 years old this year.
I think scouting teaches you core values. And whether it's a scout oath or a scout law, those core values of honesty and integrity and loyalty were just critically important to me growing up, and they still are today. I'm Kevin Mahoney, Executive Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer at Penn Medicine. Some of the best parts of scouting were not the Wednesday night meetings, but it was when you were out in the field, you're out in nature, and you had to do on your own. I was in the Order of the Arrow. I had to start the Saturday night fire, and I had to start the fire with a flint, and it wasn't starting very well. And an older scout came in to get the fire started. I wouldn't let him do it, because I wanted to start that fire. I think that is a life lesson that I continue to use, which is when it gets hard, you just got to stick to it. And I think I learned that at Camp Horseshoe all those years ago.
The Cub Scout was a good place to be with my friends. It taught me to think outside the box, because being a city kid, we didn't get a lot out in nature, and the Scouts took us out to nature to learn and to conquer things that we didn't think that we can conquer. I'm Ryan Boyer, the business manager of Labor's District Council of Philadelphia and vicinity. If we encourage scouting, a lot of people can know how to make good decisions. You know, when I think about the Scouts, I've always thought about like three things. You know, leadership, obviously, service, and faith. And when you put those three things together, it can be a side for a lot of ills that we have in the community. And this is an American institution, and it's one worth preserving and saving.